Before we begin the video, if you haven't yet, come on down and join my Discord server. Link is down in the description. The story of The Mandalorian concludes in Chapter 16, The Rescue. Mando and his allies launch a daring invasion of Moff Gideon's ship to save Grogu. I'm Daily Warlord, and this is my review of Chapter 16. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Let's be honest, this episode was really predictable. Not trying to flex, okay, maybe I am a little bit, but I definitely called it. Despite that, however, wow, what an episode. I'll start with Moff Gideon's duel with Mando, which was so well done. It was so thrilling and choreographed wonderfully. I also liked that for the first time in the series, Mando faces an adversary far more powerful than him, the Dark Troopers. These guys are used well in the episode, and they basically just serve as toys for Luke to annihilate. And speaking of that, the highlight of this episode, by far, is the return of Luke Skywalker. Seriously, this was insane. And Luke destroying the robots was a great parallel to Vader's Halloween Massacre from Rogue One. Like it or not, you also really have to appreciate the CGI and how they even make him sound younger. Overall, seeing Luke in this episode just made me so excited, especially with the iconic music. The slow build-up to revealing his identity was so well done. Season 2 has a ton of fan service. Some works, some doesn't, but this definitely did. Following Luke's arrival on the cruiser is the most emotional scene of the series. Grogu leaving Mando. We get such a touching scene as Grogu says goodbye to Mando, which is the culmination of 2 seasons of adventure. Their relationship is one of the strongest parts of the show, and the way it's developed throughout the series is really focused on here. Mando takes off his helmet again, and the acting is quite good here. Grogu is one of the reasons why so many fans love this show, and I felt this was the perfect farewell for him. Then the elevator closes and the episode ends. But actually it doesn't. The Mandalorian steals a page from Marvel, and we get a post-credits scene. The scene shows Jabba's palace and his lieutenant from episode 6, and as usual, Boba Fett is insanely cool. And I love how he mercilessly kills this guy and takes his place on the throne. Boba didn't do enough in the rest of this episode, so this definitely made up for that. This scene also confirms a spin-off show called The Book of Boba Fett for next winter, and it's a very exciting time to be a Star Wars fan. My complaints about this episode aren't that major. I must say I don't really like Bo-Katan anymore. I find her annoying and bratty, and the acting is very bad. I've also heard that all of this lore about how the Darksaber must be won in combat is contradicted by the events of Star Wars Rebels, and that's a big plot hole. I also wish this episode had more closure. For example, what happens to Gideon? Will Bo-Katan fight Mando? What is Season 3 about? Seriously though, I can't wait for Season 3, and over a year of waiting is going to be pretty difficult. I'm gonna give this episode the full 10 out of 10. This is easily my favorite episode of both the season and the series. Season 1 was decent, good, not great, but Season 2 is so much better in almost every way. The series has really improved, and finally, I think it's worthy of being called one of the best things to come from Disney Star Wars. My reviews will hopefully return in 2022 for Season 3. I'm aware not a lot of people watch these, but I love Star Wars more than Ninjago, honestly. And I really enjoy making these, and to those of you who have followed along, I hope you enjoyed them too. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, share with anyone and everyone you know. Share your thoughts on this episode below, and I'll see you next time.